We're clearly not the intended audience. But
all right, are you guys
thanks.
ready?
Yes, ready.
Hello, everyone. Cartographers Guild here. I'm Josh.
I'm Drea. I'm Leah.
Brad.
And welcome to part 5 of our Assassin's Creed Origins full play.
Are we on part 5 already?
Yep, part 5.
Josh counted the videos.
By hand.
He counts them. Oh my god, look at that. He lines them up. Oh my god, look at that.
In a folder on my computer.
The lining might be automatic, maybe.
Okay, that's enough.
So we're doing storyline. So moving to where we can do storyline.
You're gross. We're done here. You got pets. I pet you. There was petting.
Somebody's upset about flowers.
What?
I don't know. Walked by. Somebody was upset about flowers.
Okay, sure, whatever. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, I was trying to catch you to get you to not close the door. Oh, I didn't close it all the way.
It's enough that the dog
I've seen her nose it open from there before. All right, out you go.
Out. You want it out, you go out. Go upstairs. See what the boy is doing.
The answer is nothing.
That didn't take long.
Yeah, Luca, you're worse
Plot.
than a cat.
Plot.
Perhaps we forgot some part of the ritual.
I will vomit if I hear more. Have no doubt of this. If our child dies, I die.
No, my Lotus, do not speak like that.
I must go to the seer's house. Leave me be.
What's happening here? Is this plot? I don't remember any of this.
No, this is a whole new area.
This is a new target.
Oh, okay.
High priest.
Hi. I'm sorry.
I have come to seek the lizard.
Oh, the lizard. One more affliction for Memphis. The city withers in the darkness of a curse. Disease, pestilence, poison stink of the air. The aphis rule sickened nearly unto death. Gods have abandoned us. People look to me for guidance, but I am lost.
Hush!
Please, how have we wronged you?
Hush!
Because touches even my own house. My wife, Timotep, has miscarried 3 times this year. She's with child again, but if she loses a 4th...
That's pretty awful.
That's
a lot.
Probably some in the drinking water or something. We'll fix it.
Discuss.
My wife's seer can't help. His house is to the southwest.
The gods are responsible. I will kneel beside you as they strike us down.
Aw. How do we... He knows this guy because he called him...
Posh.
Yeah, by a derivative. Interesting. I wonder how he knows this guy.
Yeah, we met someone in a side quest that he also knew. He just has a lot of history.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
he's
I
a
mean-
Magi like
Right.
that.
Yeah, he was a Magi.
Makes
Well,
sense.
is,
Yeah, we need to, at some point, sit and look at the computer files.
was. that we have been ignoring.
Well,
Because
I don't
there are
know,
so
there's
many
a
of
lot
them.
I know, but I mean, like, maybe we should do it off screen just so
Do a
we
little
can-
Cliff's Notes on
Yeah.
screen. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, because everywhere he goes, he does know.
Which is
Who he
kind of
seeks.
cool, actually. I've really been enjoying that connection to what's going on.
Yeah. Well, it's also
Oh, plot.
Oh, oh light, come forth, oh light.
My child.
Kalima.
You have come at last.
Who is this man?
He is the deliverer. Many years I have waited for him.
What?
Quick! Help me dream my child away from death.
I'm not sure I have that power.
Let us proceed with the ritual. Bring me the cauldron. I am the master of secret things. The form of the soul that rests in the heavens.
Now you're gonna breathe in something you probably shouldn't.
Reveal yourself here today and answer me without falsehood. Let your eyes be open,
You want me to do what with this?
devoid of moisture. Come forth
That's
from
a skull.
the stream.
It's ancient Egypt, guys.
Let their eyes be open.
I know, but we're talking about birth here. It seems kind of...
Let your eyes be open.
Okay, I'll drink. Jesus. Oh my god.
No one to
Oh,
catch
what was
us.
in that?
Hey, Luca.
Oh.
Hey. That was
Probably
a fake
shouldn't be
fall and
given-
nobody caught us.
Probably shouldn't be giving that to a pregnant woman, yeah. A lot was done in the name of medicine that maybe wasn't the best idea.
And now we're in a sandstorm.
Oh. A loading screen of some sort?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. It gave us game hints, so I assumed. And I was right to assume.
It's okay, we're in dream state now. Figure it out.
Mountains of sand.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
What is this god's forsaken place?
Well, Senu's here.
Yeah, except I can't... Oh, there we go.
Is someone there? What is that? Some kind of tomb. I must keep moving, or be swallowed by the desert.
The Hall of Kings. Oh, this is fun. Wait. No, okay.
What?
I wanted to see if photo mode worked here.
Ah.
It does
I should
not.
head towards those braziers.
Ooh, hello.
That's a tentacle or something.
Turn around for me real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. I
That
wasn't
looks
sure if
bad.
we just got moved into a building or if we actually went inside one.
That's a big old snake.
Yeah. Were there bodies dropping from it?
Kinda looked like it. Something was
Was there?
dropping.
Haven't we seen something like that before? Am I making that up? I hope you're making that up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
She makes a lot of
Okay,
things
yep.
up.
I take it the camera's stuck in this position.
No, I put it there.
Oh, okay.
To see if there was any more snakes coming down the ceiling and
Right.
dropping bodies. I'm guessing we don't need to worry about loot radar here in Dream
Can't
State.
even use it.
Alright. Ah, the scales.
This is not where we want to be. I hear this is not where we want to be right now.
No one wants to be here. Why?
This is an indicator of the afterlife.
I see.
The weigh your heart against a feather thing, right? Or your soul.
Yep.
Stop, I'm not dead. Put it back in your chest. You're back in
Uh-huh.
my chest. I was right, the dude totally was the Kali Ma dude.
What's he holding?
It's his
Head.
heart.
Oh.
That's not a normal part of this.
No. That looks like a problem.
snake just ate his heart.
Yep.
Well, something does eat your heart if it's not lighter than a feather, but...
And he's like, I got this, boss.
I will become a magic bow.
Oh, Senu.
Alright, cool.
You are so much more than our trustworthy companion bird. You have
Alright,
clearly
so...
been bestowed upon us by the gods.
Oh, I don't have the... Give me the chat.
I mean, you can see from here no one's talking yet.
Ooh,
That's kind of cool.
that's super cool.
Okay.
Awesome.
Loomis, Lord of the Dead. That crazy old fool poisoned me. Poison.
It's like the snake will.
Okay, explain to me this feather scale concept thing, because it's not ringing a bell.
Okay, so when Egyptians died, they go before Osiris,
So Abib can be hurt.
and
You will not
they
devour my
they go
heart.
to the scales,
Okay.
and their heart must be weighed against a feather.
I'm guessing almost nobody passes this
It has to be lighter than the feather,
Wow.
and if it's not, then the crocodile comes and consumes your heart.
That's what I'm looking up now.
I am he who drives off the destructive one.
And it's not, and their idea of what makes your heart light is not necessarily a question of purity.
Okay.
It's more about, like, honor and duty and selflessness.
Uh-huh.
He is weakening. You will not
Wikipedia isn't saying what happens if you don't pass.
Ow.
Yeah. I was telling Leah the other day, I did used to own the translation to the Book of the Dead. I just haven't picked it up in a really long time.
You do it, Josh. I love this scene. This game does such a good job in
I
its
take the
storytelling
ball. I sweep the
so
sky
far.
with it.
Like, I love all the psychic vampirism, like, we just killed the guy, let's talk to him moments. This is
This is very
so
cool.
evocative and just like,
Doesn't it?
I think Ancient Egypt was a great choice because the mysticism
Return to the Chaos Sea.
doesn't seem as out of place as it has in some of the other Assassin's Creed games. Like, I've appreciated, like, in Syndicate, for example, when it's like, no it's real. Like, the mysticism, it's real, guys. Like, the apples of Eden and all that, that's real. And I've appreciated that, but it just feels so much more powerful in this one because all these people, none of these people are skeptics, you know?
Right. Although they could have, in Syndicate, they could have done a better job with that because while there were skeptics, the occult and theosophy was so
Right.
popular then that they could have painted a more receptive landscape if they had wanted to.
It's not my time yet.
Because it really was a big thing.
Yeah. No, I remember you talking about that in that full play we did.
Yeah.
But I like that because part of this universe is, like, a lot of that stuff really does exist. Like, it's precursor or whatever, but it exists and it's important. But it just
You will
feels
not claim me, destructive one.
so natural in this game. Like, this crazy we dropped acid scene is just...
It's like, well, of course this happened.
Well, naturally, right? Like, I'm totally buying this. It also helps that the game is gorgeous, but
You will feel the sun god's wrath.
you can do it, Josh. I believe in you.
Yeah, it's... The funny thing is, we're not in a lot of danger because we have regenerating health, and this thing attacks really slow. So anytime it actually gets damage on us, it's gone by the next time it gets
I
any
don't
more
think the
hits.
point is necessarily for it to be difficult.
I know. I'm just
Pointing that out.
pointing it out. Like, I'm a mechanics person. These mechanics are mostly pointless.
within his eye.
Maybe that was on purpose. Maybe the point is to experience the scene and not have to worry over much about that.
Which is fine. Although,
It takes away any... Like, if I'm playing something and I'm fighting like a giant animal and it doesn't feel dangerous because I never get in any real danger, it takes away some of the excitement.
Oh, got him.
That Sennu became the bow. Like, that's cool.
No, it was a very cool scene, especially how it started.
Alright, where's that heart? I'm gonna need that back. Must be down here somewhere.
Don't we have to crawl inside the snake?
I don't know if you ever
Of
got
course.
it. Oh, neat. Oh, this is just awesome.
It's a really nice touch.
They let you swim part of the way, but not all the way.
well, because now you have to approach it reverently.
Right.
Well, they could have done that with forced walking, which they've done before in other things too. So.
Or they could have just, like, skipped the gameplay, because
Yeah.
it didn't do anything.
So his heart or his son?
Everything's always his son.
His heart.
Just a heart.
Or not?
It's a glowy thing.
Okay. No, it's his heart. And his son.
The forced walking thing reminded me of a scene out of Secret World, where you did have to wander for a while in the mists, and the actual act of wandering I thought was powerful. That last scene wasn't anything like that. Because
Yeah.
you only swam for 2 seconds.
Right, like, that can be
This
well
is
done.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh, pan around. Let's get a good view of all that.
Oh, it's basically the same in all
It's-
directions.
Is this the Field of Reeds?
What is the Field of Reeds? They've mentioned it a few times.
It's the
Where
better.
good people go?
Yeah, it's if you make it to the other side type thing.
The Secret World in the scene in which I'm mentioning, like there was something to follow in the distance. I wish they'd done that here.
I think in this case it was just wander around for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Bonk.
Neat. Hope later they tell us what he whispered. I'm sure they will.
Yes, that was not an audio issue. He didn't say anything.
It was not meant to be heard right now.
Oh, now we're back up to 50 followers. I don't know what's going on.
What? Huh?
We lost 2 followers, so we were under 50, and now we're back up to 50. Yeah.
Why did you leave us? We love you.
We'll never know because they stopped following us.
That was amazing. I loved that whole thing.
They are returned, safe from him who would close their eyes in darkness.
My child lives.
Praise to the gods.
What do you see?
Your enemy and hers are the same.
We don't see as much color.
Refuse. The temple food, he who prepares it, poisons your womb with flesh of the dead.
Well, that's dark.
Go and slay the poisoner and lift Memphis out of evil.
Did those 3 little robber kids make it here, I hope?
Praise to him will deliver us all.
Wow.
Oh, so it's just the lighting here that makes it look funny.
Well, Dark Seers thing. Yeah, okay, it's mysterious. Ooh, mysterious.
Dude, how do we get out of your house?
If you wish to speak of your own true seeing, come to me in the fullness of the moment.
Whatever that means.
It means later.
Yeah. Well, Bayek knew. He's just like, thank you. Try that door.
What door?
That one to the right.
Oh, what? Is that a door? Oh,
That's
flap.
a door. Yeah.
That's a flap.
Okay. All I had to do was approach it. We get a cutscene.
Cutscene.
You are the prettiest, and we love you.
Excuse me while I scowl at the camera.
Don't scowl at the camera.
Aya.
Hi, Aya.
My love. Are you well?
Oh, I've been on a strange trip.
Better for seeing your face.
I'm gonna tell her that you went on a vision quest and saw your dead son.
Maybe not right in the alley.
Alright,
Is
fair
that a
enough.
peacefully sleeping hippo?
Could be. Don't know. Didn't see it.
Sure looked like one.
They both have to sleep too.
There is a strangeness in
See, here we go.
Okay.
what afflicts you.
We're gonna have the discussion in this alley.
Bayek.
High priest's wife has been poisoned. Sia claims that her poisoner is our enemy.
The lizard.
I believe so.
The Apis bull is also at the point of death. Let's go to the temple. We can speak more of your dreams on the way.
You gonna tell him what you've been up to?
We'll take a boat for speed.
Because it's a lot.
So, how does it feel to be Magi to the whole of Egypt?
Like trailing after an ant colony sometimes. But I am proud to serve those in need.
As am I. And proud to serve the Queen.
Have you spoken to the high priest?
Yes, in advance of the Queen's arrival.
She's coming to Memphis.
Yes.
The exiled ruler appears in the heart of old Egypt. That'll set the young Ptolemy on notice.
It lifts my heart to see you, Bayek.
Aya, you are the one joy left in my life. I want you at my side again.
I am bound to the Queen's service.
And our bond?
It means as much as ever. But we have seen the Order's evil now.
We can fight it, shoulder to shoulder.
That's fair.
I've promised the Queen.
What has she done for you that I have not?
Stop, Josh.
She lifts my gaze to the horizon. I will never stop mourning what we lost. Never. But I must make a world that is larger than our griefs, so that no mother ever again lives what I have lived.
After I killed the lizard,
After you kill the lizard, I will leave Memphis.
then I will follow. Let us hunt together as we did before.
You said
tiny
dreams
speeches
troubled
there.
your mind.
Wait.
Do you want to tell me of
This
them?
is really long for...
I would rather not burden you.
We will need to speak of it someday, once the suns have settled.
Once the sands have settled. When will that be?
Soon, I hope.
Okay.
Pathfinding is hard.
So some forced distance.
Oh, maybe they would have continued the conversation as we went.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I mean, it doesn't feel that forced. Like, clearly she's feeling duty to the kingdom more highly than duty to her husband right now, whether that's a good idea or not. He makes a compelling argument. Her argument isn't terrible, though I'm kind of on his side, personally.
Well, it also doesn't help that, when we see Cleopatra, she's having a drug-filled drunken orgy.
True story.
It's like, yeah, okay.
Where should we begin?
Check the god's enclosure. I'll speak to the priestesses.
Of course. Give me the dung heap job.
Well, I mean, I guess I could... I'm still with him, but, like, I can see her argument. Like, it's not a bad argument because, like, after what happened to her son, like, she obviously needs purpose more than anything else, and Cleopatra's giving her purpose.
Feed the apis bull.
No. Them girl priestesses take care of all of that.
You know where his body is kept?
In that building over by the stairs. But they shut it up last week when the bull got sick.
My thanks. The bull's sickness could come from his food. But it is too soon to say.
Oh, good. Another, like,
I need
well
evidence.
inserted investigation mission.
Cookies,
The
please.
out is through.
Which ones?
Yes. Just grab me a couple of each.
I mean, that was so seamless, I didn't even know we were doing it until we were on step 2.
Okay.
Peach bits. Okay.
I should search the place where he got food.
Oh, goodness.
Here's all your cookies.
That's quite a lot.
You said a couple of each. I gave you a couple.
Wait, is this the same dude? There's no the same dude.
Girl priestesses take
There's also only a couple of these, so you might want to polish these off.
Okay, thanks.
I should really start with a taste that he got water. The coat has lost its luster, shiny one. And your flanks are hollow. After will give you strength.
Poor thing, somebody's poisoning it. That's terrible.
These are offerings to the bull. They seem sound. Food for the bull. The rest is likely stored inside the shed.
That's a breakable door.
You're in my way!
The apis bull was fed with these.
Huh?
That would explain his sickness. The necklace here. One of the twin priestesses wore something like it. Let us see if the other is missing a weight from around her neck.
Somebody's smuggling arsenic in there?
Sisters of
As I
Osiris.
thought, one priestess is missing her necklace.
How long have you served in this temple?
2 months, ever since the new bull was chosen.
I'm sorry, how
I
the
am a
necklace to
servant of
lose?
the king, who wishes very much to see Apis thrive.
Oh, were they still talking, or did you?
This is a subtle way of poisoning an animal.
My sisters, this is surely an accident.
One, maybe. But not a bush of.
We had to save Pantrates!
Who?
Our brother! Bandits ripped him away from
Oh.
us in the market. They forced us to poison the god. They told us they were going to feed our brother to crocodiles, and we have not slept through the night since. I'm so sorry. We had no choice. We never...
Something's wrong. These are not curses.
The Order is surely behind this. Go to the Temple of Hathor without me. The twins cannot be left alone. Quickly, to the Temple of Hathor.
Please find out, brother.
Okay, that doesn't explain how the people are getting poisoned.
True. I doubt they're responsible for that.
Right. But I'm guessing the point, though, is that these are things that are orchestrated.
Right.
The Order continues to blackmail people.
Well, at least he made a noise as if it was hurting by the time he got to the end. Bayek's a little scary. Not gonna lie.
Firmly established.
And, like, arguably way more badass than any other assassin we have encountered thus far.
Define badass.
Hardened?
Experienced.
Although, I mean, okay, so as much as we dislike the game, Connor?
Yeah,
Connor? His combat was probably the most brutal.
Okay.
Like, he was brutally efficient when he fought things in that game.
Well, and the tomahawk was...
Yeah. I forgot about the tomahawk.
Yeah. I was like, dang, son.
In terms of, like, the actual heroes of the games, you might have a point about him being the most experienced. I mean, other than that, first
Altair.
guy, I was about to say Altair, but, like, it didn't I feel it with Bayek.
Well, and the thing about Altair was that it felt like... Alright, how do I put this?
You're a master assassin, and now you're not!
Well, no, I mean, yes, that was a little silly. More than a little silly.
Bless you. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Oh, you cut off the second one.
So that was kind of silly.
Whoa, what the...
But,
oh, son of a bitch.
with Altair was...
Keep in mind, these guys are like 10 levels below us.
Altair was skilled but also young, and Altair was presented as an arrogant but adept pupil.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that he had a million kills under his belt. It's that he was...
He got too big for his britches pretty early on.
Yeah, he was really good at what he did. He understood, you know, he understood the steps.
I almost feel sorry for you. Save your pity for the tavern gas.
Whereas, Bayek, you know, is like, no, I have been
Praise the gods for bringing a strong warrior to
doing this for years.
You are injured.
You know, I was a practiced warrior before I became driven by a need to seek revenge.
Mm-hmm.
The treasure might be to your right as well.
Yeah, I saw it. Excuse me, sir.
Oh, you can do that while you're carrying a guy. Hang on, I can't read while I'm carrying. That's flavor text.
Oh, I forgot. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry about it.
It said something about worshipping
The
in
Forgotten
secret.
Temple below Hathor has made an excellent place to worship in secret. With the collapse of the ceiling, several chambers are now open to us, where we may continue to praise Sobek without the eyes of Ptah upon us. We must continue to explore the darkness, though. Some of our priests have not been seen in some time. Perhaps they ran into the city guards, or they got lost in the darkness.
Yeah, we
Got eaten by a groove.
We had a problem with Sobek earlier.
Did we?
Yes.
Although what's funny is we helped Sobek in a side quest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well,
that I
actually-
mentioned that we found an NPC that knew us from before.
Oh, yeah.
She was protecting like an ancient temple of Sobek that had some special crocodiles.
Oh, right.
And so we had to rescue one of the crocodiles that Romans had captured.
Gotcha. Although in one of the, whatchamacallit,
Graphic novel.
no, shut up. In the side quest from earlier where we had problems with Sobek,
Tell me about your kid.
there was a bit where Bayek basically found the guys and went, "This isn't how it works." So maybe the
proper
the
veneration of
yeah.
Sobek was fine.
because they were like killing and sacrificing.
off
And they will
about
unlock
this
the
kid.
secrets, and it was like, no.
Does anybody else feel like something's off about this kid?
That we're
Here
carrying?
is my house.
Maybe it's me.
Before we go inside, let us speak. I prefer to spare my sisters the ugliest details of my story.
Of course.
The man who ordered my abduction is the priest of Anubis at the Great Temple.
A priest in Pasharenta's circle. How can I find him?
He wears blue scarves and has a terrible cough.
The lizard. He is marked.
What? Why do we assume that that's the lizard? Aside from the fact that he's being a jerk?
I don't know.
I guess there's only allowed to be one jerk in each city.
Pantratis! Are you hurt? Did they mistreat you?
They kept me tied up, fed me little but crusts of bread fit for beggars.
So,
This is the lizard's work. And so I must stain my hands with another priest's blood.
the order is everywhere. To protect Egypt, I would kill 1,000 priests.
You're a little scary, Aya.
You and
Yep.
I are pledged to violence. Now. And always.
Still kind of intense.
Yep.
I mean,
So,
on the other hand, she is what she is, and she's accepted it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Very
wonder.
driven woman.
I wonder if her intensity is going to lead to something really bad, and it's what leads to Bayek making a bunch of rules about how assassins are supposed to work.
Oh, that's a good prediction.
Shall we race, like we did in Siwa?
Only if you are ready to lose.
Bold words. I will see you back
Always a
them up.
racing mechanic.
This isn't a racing mechanic. There's no racing in this.
Eat my dust.
I mean, seriously, there's nothing I can do. The only racing is in the actual tournament.
Okay.
What is the price for winning?
You'll never find out.
Because I can't spur the horse on or anything like that. All I can do is run in a straight line.
Slower than Ramses, and he's been dead a few years now.
I appreciate this because it's like it shows
You can't keep that.
who they are. Like,
Mm-hmm.
they banter. This is who they are. They're
Wait, is that
competitive.
her way the hell ahead of us?
Yeah.
No, she's behind me.
Oh, is
Okay.
she? Okay.
No, those are just other people. Oh.
I mean,
I think Ham's here. Hi, Ham.
oh, did he come back?
Out on top. We all have weaknesses.
Yes, yes. And yours is winning graciously.
What is this about?
The queen is about to speak. Let's go and listen.
Well, I mean, that was funny. But it also feels like the most awkward out of everything we've seen so far.
Yeah.
There's a little tacked on.
Oh, yeah, he's back. Hey, Ham. Welcome back. We missed you.
Always. Should I Destiny yet?
All right, Cleopatra.
As they rule,
Suddenly daytime.
curse our land, withholding the river's floods. But as the living goddess ascends the throne, the waters will rise.
That's a big
again.
promise, lady.
Through me,
Hang on.
Memphis shines
gonna
as
say something in
rubies set in gold. Through me, Egypt triumphs.
I do not believe her.
Well, they did not. I mean, they're supposed to be god kings and queens.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they really believed it. Is, I guess, the thing. Accept the sting to your pride and move along.
I cannot lose them. They must know my voice is that of the goddess. My queen. The Apis persists in ailing. We have found the cause of his sickness. He was poisoned. Who did this? The twin priestesses.
have them boiled to death inside a bronze bull.
Goddess, no.
They were coerced. Their brother was kidnapped by a priest of Anubis with a blue scarf and a cup.
Hetep? But he is amongst my closest advisors.
Those living in one's shadow are the least worthy of trust.
Even Hetep is against me.
Your wife and child were threatened by him, but now they are safe. We can overcome this.
The priests of Anubis will be conducting rites in the great temple. Look for their masks.
My blade will serve as well as his.
No, that's me.
I care not who kills the priest. Let it be done before we head to Heraklion in the north.
Wait. Tanun, Father, breathe strength into your arm.
I'll accept your blessing and use it to murder.
You do generally use your arms when you murder.
Ham, will no one rid me of this meddlesome priest?
May Ta strike down our enemies and be...
Yeah, I kind of feel like Bayek keeps looking at Cleopatra and going, yeah, okay, sure.
Is this really going to be better? Make us better off?
Really? Whoop. Okay. Thought there might be more to this area, but no.
Well, and sadly, I do not know as much about Cleopatra as I would like, but I don't think she was that great as a ruler. It could be wrong. I know she invented a lot of the, not a lot, but a number of types of makeup we still use today.
Okay.
Like she invented cool cream. She made most of her own cosmetics. It was a thing.
We have plenty of money. Just buy them all.
Yeah, go for it.
That way we can get a better look at them.
And sell my garbage. Alright. Do.
Interesting.
With a hood. Without a hood. Didn't you say we could put his beard back on?
That one was one, the Egyptian, that thing.
Yeah.
That's what I read. There's supposed to be a button somewhere that...
Interesting. I like that one.
Yeah, I do too.
There was one more.
With a hood. Without a hood.
What does D-pad up do?
Was that the last one?
Yeah, Savannah
How about
Morales.
this?
Yeah.
Oh, Layla.
Yeah.
That goes to the modern day.
Oh, okay.
Don't like that.
Hit that left stick in. Oh, that just tells you what those things are. Okay.
Okay, so you like the Egyptian?
Yeah, let's put him in that.
Okay. Give him something else for a bit.
Like, Kotaku made a special point of saying you can give him his beard back. And it was on the equipment screen. I'm pretty sure.
I don't need it. I think he looks fine without it, but...
I liked his hair. I don't see it.
Gear abilities, targets, maps.
Well, okay, I was looking at Cleopatra. I'll look that up next.
Okay.
Okay. What was that?
That was...
It was just a squeak.
It was a squeak. I was leaning forward.
Okay. Okay.
This couch is squeaky.
Do not remember that being the case.
Squeak.
Sometimes.
Alright, Eagle.
Scanning Wikipedia does not tell me whether or not she was a
Vicarious
good leader, just
beard
the last
regrowth,
one.
says Ham. What?
I was saying Cleopatra.
Yes, exactly. Thanks. Yeah.
Wikipedia doesn't say whether Cleopatra was a good ruler, just that she was known because she was one of the last.
So. Something directly to. Oh. Oh ho.
Oh ho.
Haha, I messed up your pond. A way to sneak into the palace.
Oh.
At least maybe it is. Maybe it's not.
Let's see.
We'll find out shortly.
I mean, it's WordPress, so it's not exactly reputable, but
Yeah.
but if it's cited,
Okay. Go
shall
to
I-
the gear menu by pressing left trigger plus Y. Oh, on the gear menu, press left trigger plus triangle and right trigger plus triangle. That's what it says.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, so
Wow,
you can get
okay,
his
so
hair
it's a
and his
hidden
beard
option.
separately. So it's a hidden option, I guess.
Okay. I'll leave it off since nobody else wants it.
I mean, I was fine with the beard, but it's...
yep. And Ptolemy was her brother. And her husband, because that's how they rolled back then.
Yep.
It was a bad idea when cousins married. In this case,
I didn't know Mark Antony was her brother. Interesting.
No,
No.
Ptolemy was
Oh,
her
Ptolemy.
brother.
Ptolemy.
This has to die.
I didn't think
I
so.
must strike carefully.
Yeah, no. Mark Antony was...
Some.
Yeah, he's a Roman.
Yeah. So Cleopatra's married to the young guy that's on the throne right now?
Yes.
Mhm.
Who is also her brother.
Right.
Yeah, they ruled...
And
she
now-
ruled jointly with her father first and then with her brothers.
Huh. And now she's trying to take the throne from her brother.
Right, well, it started to change with Ramses, but for a long time, Egypt was actually matriarchal. So if the guy wanted to rule, he had to marry his sister. And so that was pretty common.
Huh.
Yeah, so she was ruler of Egypt for a short time, and then her brother went, no. Let's see.
Well, you found someone with a cough.
I thought that hurt me.
So where does Mark Antony come into this?
Here
Later,
it
I'm
is.
guessing.
Yeah.
I didn't dream it.
Come on! Come on! You're right there!
Wait for him to turn
He
around and
says
stab him in his back.
no.
She had an
Or-
affair with
Okay.
Caesar because she was hoping that it would be a good political alliance, but he would not claim their child as his heir.
Jeez, more guys.
Savvy lady.
One of the guys is coming through the door, by the way. Oh, I guess he's turning.
Let's see. Current consensus is that she wasn't a bad ruler, but she maybe wasn't...
It's going to be my death hut.
Well, would it be a mission without a death hut?
Well, yeah, sometimes it's a
Sometimes.
pile.
It's funny, I was commenting while we were doing side quests that whether because Josh has gotten better or because the game is just more helpful in that way, Josh has been doing really good with stealth in this game.
And then he
We
just
hadn't.
killed somebody in front of a bunch of kids and priests.
Right.
Whoops.
Is that coughing coming through the left?
I don't know. There's a bunch of priests in this area.
Well, he's wearing an Anubis mask and he has a blue scarf.
I'm guessing all the orange diamonds are Anubis masks.
Yeah. What? Come on.
Yeah, so it's,
It's not the best lighting for blue.
No. Oh, it looks... Is that darker? That looks red. That looks black.
Okay. I guess we
I'm
keep
guessing.
looking around.
Yeah.
Hard to tell, honestly.
Yeah, I know, it's very dark.
Can we just wait until day?
I suppose we could.
Well, let's finish the rounds and see if we can find him. He does have, whoever he is, he does have a cough, doesn't he?
That looks blue. And he's coughing. And he dies.
Well, looks like you got him.
Yep.
If we didn't, I would love it if we came into this scene and it was just some random guy who's like, what did I do?
Lizard, the priest who cursed Memphis.
I serve the ways of old Egypt.
Old Egypt asks a heavy price. Innocents mutilated. Children ripped from the womb. The high priest's name abused.
His name was Muck before you arrived. The masses are the cattle of the gods, driven by the herdsman's whip. You are one of them, Bayek. You are a cow!
It is will that drives me, not fear.
Oh, yes? And who passes the whip over your back? Who demands that you stay in your car with my dead?
I have my gods. Now face yours.
Oh, that guy didn't even get a face.
Neat.
Oh.
By your death, the curses of Memphis are lifted. I should report to the others.
Nope. Okay.
You only scandalized a couple of people with murder. Good job.
Well done.
And in retrospect, I probably didn't even have to kill those guys if I just stuck to the roots. Because there was nobody up there.
The nice thing about doing this at night, perhaps?
Maybe.
So, after doing a bit of poking around,
Uh-huh.
consensus seems to be that Cleopatra was a skilled stateswoman and probably not a bad leader, but a bit too preoccupied with how she could further her power. She is, depending on which historian you talk to, she's kind of blamed for the fall of Egypt because she's the one that told the Romans, yeah, come on in. And if she had been less preoccupied with trying to use Caesar or Anthony to cement her
claim?
Position.
Damn it.
Yeah, legitimacy. In Rome, she might have noticed that Octavian was growing in power, and maybe she was betting on the wrong horse.
Wow.
That is some
Kind of figured I was going
really
to fall
hefty
right through
cloth.
My queen, they acted only to lift the threats on my brother's life.
Curses will trouble you no more.
What could have driven him to such madness?
Memphis is yours again.
Ours.
Whatever.
These dark matters settled, we can finally prepare for the festival of Apis.
May demons feast on Hetepi's car. And may those guilty of Henry's death soon follow.
Yeah, those priestesses are not gonna live.
That's sad.
Poor girls.
Yeah, and I'm feeling great about putting her in power.
I don't know. I mean, is her brother any better? Sounds like no. I mean, we haven't witnessed it, but
I mean, we kind of have.
Yeah.
All of these people we've been killing.
All the problems that we've seen in Egypt, they claim can be traced back to him.
Though, isn't the other thing, too, that he's just a kid, so basically he's being controlled by these guys?
Yeah,
He's their pawn. He's their pawn that looks the other way and lets all this happen.
Oh, no, there's the priestesses. They're still there.
oh, good.
But are they the same ones?
Yeah.
Or
still
were
have-
they lazy?
No. Well, okay, so I don't know, but I mean, one's got...
One
one's
has the
missing the necklace. They still have the running mascara.
Whoops.
And waving these fronds from 20 feet away.
Probably more symbolic than actually meant to be
I'm
a
sure.
breeze.
Why aren't you happy?
It is agony to leave you, but I must go on alone.
New pirate section?
I will stand by my duty.
Where will your duty take you?
North, to set the sea aflame.
I walk on your water.
I hope we will hunt together again soon. Until then, let us take this night as ours.
I walk on your water. Is that like I drink your milkshake?
No.
It was sweet, and
It was
go with it.
It was supposed to be endearing. I drink your milkshake is not endearing.
Maybe reverence. Nothing reverent about the milkshake. She was standing there with her arms crossed and all sullen because she was expecting him to be angry. And he swallowed it.
He probably is angry, but
He's probably angry. Oh, yeah. I would be.
Alright. So shall we immediately jump to the next thing, or should we do a couple of side quests?
We have lots of time. We might as well get to the next thing.
Yeah, let's do some more plot.
Okay.
Oh, so dead. Okay. Alright, I'm okay.
Are you?
Mostly. Kind of.
That's good.
Oh, into a new area.
Well,
Ooh.
yes. Okay, these...
They give you a lot of side quests in this game.
Yeah, they do. Well,
Yeah,
okay.
maybe you've never had a good milkshake. Maybe I haven't.
Well, yeah, I mean, good milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard.
Still, one of my favorite
Okay, so,
memes
like,
is still
See, this is map
hour
we haven't
one
uncovered yet.
milkshake.
Yeah.
No boys yet.
Do you see this? Map we haven't uncovered yet.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like half of it. At
Yeah,
least.
we have a long, long ways to go.
Wow.
Something
Really, how
tells-
many boys do you need, though?
Well, depends
You
on
have
what
to-
you're using them for.
That is
Well-
such a typical Drea answer.
It's fair.
Yeah, okay.
And also, if you're, if you're looking for that special someone, having a large pool to choose from helps.
Also true.
I'd rather just have the milkshake that brings the right ones.
Well, the real world doesn't work that way.
Maybe we could, and who knows? Maybe we could amass an army of boys. And
What are they for?
I don't know. What can we do with them? What are their skills?
I'm pretty sure the milkshakes are supposed to call guys with certain sets of skills.
You don't know that. I mean, if you're looking for
Is
an
it-
ideal mate, I could get anywhere from a lawyer, a doctor.
Maybe it depends on what you put in
general?
the milkshakes. Like
I'm going by the
blueberries or
lyrics of
fruit
the
blossom.
song and by all the twerking I've seen done to it.
The one line I know
That
from the
doesn't mean
song
anything.
is...
My milkshake brings all the boys
Yeah,
to the
that's
yard.
it.
And that's right. It's better than yours.
Okay, technically I know that one too.
And she'd have to charge.
I teach you.
I could teach you,
but I have to charge. Ham skills like lactose processing.
That's not a skill, that's a genetic mutation.
Also true.
Alright, somebody look up the lyrics to that song.
I don't think that's going to help
Pretty
us.
sure the whole song is my milkshake brings the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. So I could teach you, but it'd have to
No,
charge.
there are verses. Come on. We need to know what kind of skills we're trying to acquire in these boys we're bringing to the yard.
This is a side mission.
According to the canon of the song. I can't believe this song is canon for something.
You're the one that's...
For this
Yeah,
discussion.
you're insisting. I was
Yeah.
going to suggest, something like what you're adding to the milkshakes determines what kind of boys you get.
Yeah.
Probably.
We could have had fun with this, but no.
We're still having fun with it.
Nope, you've ruined everything.
Oh, you've ruined everything.
Hang on a second.
Don't shoot the horse.
Nope, the whole thing is about being sexy enough.
Okay, so it's about sex.
Friggin'
We knew that.
I know, but we're bringing... The point is, like, the skills that the milkshake are bringing are sexy skills.
Yeah.
No.
Dude, what the hell?
No.
No. See, that's the thing you're not understanding. The milkshake has these sexy skills, which is why the boys are coming.
Yeah.
That does not indicate what skills the boys have when they arrive.
Let me see the lyrics. I believe you.
The lyrics are all self-focused.
They're about her.
Do we have to carry him out of the cage?
Okay, can I talk to you now?
There we go. Everyone knows us.
One of many who rebel against the Phylactery.
Is that what landed you in this cage?
Yeah, whoops.
I am hunting the Ratos, a ruthless general of Ptolemy, with a hatred for Egyptians, a killer of mothers and fathers and children. I won't rest.
Oh, something else they point out is that Cleopatra is technically Macedonian.
Gladly. Your plight is true.
Good joy. We will regroup with my men in Bacchus.
And so it was considered a mark
How
of
does a Greek find himself
whatever
fighting an
that she
Egyptian?
became fluent in Egyptian despite being Macedonian.
My mother, Greek. Long ago, thy kind when I discharged every ounce of Greek blood from my body.
How?
Leave Egypt with men like the Ratos. And we
I think
Symbolically.
he means symbolically.
I hope so.
But they had greater numbers. We were forced.
It's like
We're stealing the card.
Alright, the lyrics definitely imply that
beaten into giving up.
it is all about the milkshake is full of her sexiness, thus attracting boys.
Yep.
Nondescript boys.
I just
Pseudo-
assume,
important
not
only for their
necessarily
number.
incorrectly, that if they are attracted to the sexiness, like if the sexiness is the thing that calls them, they might be thinking about the sexies.
But that doesn't. But that has no bearing on what skills they may or may not possess.
I hope that she's attracting skilled sexies.
That is
Because-
not the point of the song.
Yeah, I mean, the
The
point
point
is
is, I'm so sexy.
Yes.
yes, the point of the song is I'm so sexy, and I can teach you how to be sexy, but I'd have to charge.
Uh-huh.
You are not incorrect.
Okay, this is just gonna get me into trouble.
We could do that later.
Excuse me.
Guessing that was an accidental smoke bomb.
Yeah, because it's really easy to do.
Fair enough.
Wonder what kind of milkshake attracts like nice, decent boys.
Fine, decent.
Who's left? Oh, you guys are.
What makes a boy decent?
Well, I'm at the very least hoping to weed out like the club douches.
Your reference to weeds implies that you'll never be truly free of them.
Damn it!
Well, the thing is, like, if you're attracting them with the I'm so sexies, you're gonna get some takers that are just like, hey baby. Which, I mean, I personally, if this is my milkshake, I don't really necessarily just want, I don't want, like, the hey baby types are not necessarily my thing. Does that make sense?
I may have inadvertently. What?
Did you start a war? Oh my god, what is that?
That's our
my
horse.
Oh.
How did you
John,
get on
what
the
did
horse?
you do?
He
I
taught it a
called the
very
horse.
special trick.
That's all I did, and he died. The fuck, horse?
Well done, sweetie.
That's the most horrible. I'll say it's
Also-
not available. It's dead.
Also, pretty sure you just killed everyone.
Yeah,
no.
yeah. I probably shouldn't have used that weapon.
Yeah, we've talked about you using poison blades amongst groups of people, Joshua.
I might have inadvertently started the plague.
Don't you need to talk to that guy?
It
We're
says
supposed to be
escort.
escorting
I'm
you.
waiting for
The
him
horse disappeared.
Oh, wrong one.
Maybe this is something you should come back to.
I don't.
Maybe when it's not broken.
We will take shelter here and wait for the right moment.
Maybe when all the poison clears.
Alright, so. What are you doing?
He doesn't know.
Ham, nothing will accomplish this feat. So I should stop dreaming? I should stop trying to concoct the perfect milkshake?
Yes.
Well,
I mean, mine is mint chocolate chip, personally, but...
But, see, no, you're going about that wrong, because that's your favorite flavor.
yeah.
You need to figure out what the flavor is for the boy that you want.
Yeah, and besides, this is your metaphorical representative milkshake, so it's like...
I mean, given where you landed, you probably
You
need
can
to put...
kiss my grits, number one!
You probably need to put a bunch of vegetables in your milkshake.
Okay,
as a suggestion.
Number two, it's still mint chocolate chip, because the one I attracted is that's his favorite ice cream flavor, too.
Okay.
Vegetables, vanilla. Screw all y'all!
At least mine had something to do with what he likes.
He does like vegetables. So I'm making a health smoothie with kale and spinach.
Nobody likes kale.
I like kale.
That's a shit milkshake.
Nobody really likes kale.
Vanilla.
You can find him working around the temple, at the terrace overlooking the lake. Stresses out.
I love you.
He'll be hard to miss.
Totally missed the plot. What's happening?
I don't even
This guy wants us to kill people for him. They're
like
they're
everyone
mean.
else.
So business as usual.
Yeah.
then.
I mean, it's a side quest. It's not going to be that deep.
Thank you, Ham.
If we're lucky,
He
we
says
won't.
I would go to a yard with a mint chocolate milkshake.
If we're lucky, we won't spend the next half an hour chasing after Ring over.
Really?
All over
One
the
that
desert.
also contained kale?
No, it doesn't contain kale. It's just mint chocolate deliciousness.
The mint chocolate kale milkshake.
Gross.
It's greener than usual. This is the thing now. This is Leah's milkshake.
No, it is not. Brad's was a suggestion.
It's mint chocolate and contains kale.
I meant, what's the mint kale ratio? Lots of mint, zero kale. There's no kale in it.
No, there has to be kale
No,
in
there
it.
doesn't. It's my milkshake. I decide what's in it. You make your own milkshake. Yours is full of black food coloring, so it matches your soul.
And if we're being honest, that might have worked for Josh. So it's-
I do like things that are a little off the norm.
And
So
oh
a
please,
black
I would
milkshake
use
be-
activated charcoal.
There you go. But what would it taste like?
You can actually get a really good black with activated charcoal that doesn't offset the flavor. Whereas opposed to if you use enough black food coloring to make it solidly black, it would taste like chemicals.
Okay, so we've discovered that your charcoal food coloring doesn't alter the flavor of what flavor is it.
And remember, this is about getting your perfect guy.
Well, see, I think those things are conflicting.
Why?
Well, because if the either the milkshake is representative of you, or it is
So, do I just harrow these guys and then assassinate his ass?
because
Sounds good. Do it.
Sure.
Okay.
if the milkshake is representative of me, then it has activated charcoal in it. But if the milkshake is constructed solely to attract a specific person and doesn't have anything to do with me, then it doesn't.
It should be both. Mine's both.
Okay, well, I'm making sure we have
it has to be, obviously,
he
wouldn't be attracted to you if it didn't have anything of you in it, unless you're giving him, like, a fronting milkshake.
Oh, yeah. The milkshake's totally a front.
No, make an honest milkshake.
Yeah, Drea.
What's up, bitch?
Describe himself.
Oh.
Okay, an honest milkshake.
It won't be long before he comes to. Bring him back to Theodoros.
Oh. I thought I had to kill this guy.
I guess an honest milkshake would kind of be like a, really heavy berry medley with the activated charcoal to make it black.
What do you think, Josh? Delicious?
Would it bring you to the yard?
The yard.
You could also use some blackberries.
I just said berries.
Medley.
Yeah, I know. But if you,
to
lean
get it
more
black.
towards the blackberries, you'll actually assist in your...
Blackberries would just make it purple.
Yeah, blackberries will make it purple, not black.
To a certain extent.
Ham goes, no fake shakes.
No, the milkshake's totally a front.
The guy comes up, takes a sip, and then throws it on the ground. It's like, you acting all sexy. What is this?
I taste nothing but dishonesty.
This tastes dishonest.
Or milk fakes. No fake shakes or milk fakes.
What does this taste like? Despair?
Could it use some salt?
No.
Tastes like lies and betrayal. That one probably does taste like salt.
Or milk fakes. Yeah, milk fakes rolls off better. That's great.
Oh, come on. They don't know it tastes like lies and betrayal until later.
When the fun has already been had?
That's kind of the thing. It's like,
sorry.
this tastes great. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't know that was the flavor of lies and betrayal.
Come here, drunk. I deliver you one drunk. I must be Uber.
Well done.
You're going to torture the drunk.
Prepare our attack. Some of our brothers are stationed just west of Sokno Bayou. Meet with them and wait for my arrival. We will put an end to the next.
This whole milkshake thing totally... What the hell are we doing here?
This guy is a rebel. He's fighting against the Roman police.
Thank you.
Where is he?
Oh, they were Greek.
Greek police. The not from here police. Who have no business policing us.
Where is the Ratos?
No.
No, you agreed to this. It's too late now.
Aw. What?
That's what I would have done too, Ham. This tastes Oh no, licorice! True.
That's definitely the taste of lies and betrayal.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that.
No,
but
Josh would have stuck around for the licorice.
Yeah, no, I like licorice.
Well, I mean, black like her soul. I mean, you must be into it a little bit.
Oh, snakes!
Oh, you're poisoned.
I'm okay now. I think he got
That's why I wish we had a whole pile of female viewers so we could start. Ladies, when eventually you see this, please put it in the comments section.
Tell us your milkshake.
Please tell us your milkshake, because now I want to know all the creative answers you come up with about.
We promise this is not for useful market research.
And fellas, tell us what flavor milkshake would bring you to the yard.
Yeah, good. Yeah, no, I want to hear that. Maybe we can even do some matchmaking in the comments. He wants this milkshake. She's offering this milkshake. Hey!
Yeah, because
I'm
never
sure
mind. You know what? Sure. I'm sure that's the basis for a healthy
It's
relationship.
better than astrology.
So I'm optimistic. So
I
what?
didn't say that was good either. At least they'll have something in common.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're not dead. Horse's name is now Lazarus. I decree.
But it didn't take 4 days.
I don't care. Henceforth, you shall be known. Well, we know Ham doesn't want a licorice milkshake. I don't think... have we determined that licorice is the milkshake of lies? Nobody wants licorice milkshake.
Josh wants licorice.
I don't know how licorice would be in a milkshake, though.
Well, just be anise.
It might be a little strange, but I'd give it a try.
I bet Italians would want a licorice milkshake.
Oh, those
They put
Italians.
anise in everything.
I'll tell that to my husband. It'll be another argument that I'm not Italian because I don't really like anise.
You know what I'm
or
really
fennel.
surprised none of us have done yet?
What?
Oh, I rode through the desert on a horse with no name.
Its name is Lazarus!
Couldn't get out of the rain.
His name is Partner.
That should be the quote of the day.
I think
Rode through the desert with a horse with no name. His name is Lazarus!
I was sad that they don't give you enough space to name your horse the horse with no name
Aww.
in Stardew Valley.
Oh, I just called the horse No Name.
I wanted to call him a horse with no name, but that's
Yeah. Not enough room.
not enough room.
There are a lot of convoys. I don't need you, so. Unless you're hauling carbon crystals, I'm really not interested right now. And I don't think they ever do.
Nope.
And here I am, at last, in the fire.
I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. Okay, well, now that the
This
animated
looks like a nice city.
that the animated milkshake conversation is over.
Do you have something else you wanted to discuss?
I'm trying to think of something.
Ah.
I was really enjoying the milkshake conversation. I'm not sure how to follow it.
Me too.
It was fun.
Stay there, Lazarus.
Seems I'm not the first visitor today.
Uh-oh.
That sounds ominous.
Nick is not here. Need to find out where my informant is.
They killed the dog.
Oh! Somebody gonna die.
Who would have done such a thing? What were you protecting, boy?
Oh, yes. Murder will occur.
Oh, yeah.
Kill a person, but don't touch a dog. Unless, you know, there's evil hellhounds.
No blood or signs of a fight. He fled before this happened.
Game goes, we've got conversational brain freeze. It must be from the milkshakes.
Yeah, I need to check
So I
something.
don't.
So there's a website called Do They Kill the Dog?
What?
That's specifically, I think, for movies. So that if you really don't want to see a pet get killed, you can check Do They Kill the Dog, and it'll have it listed whether or not they do.
Okay, I'd say don't watch John Wick then.
Yeah, no.
But
Kill this naked
if you want to see people get the crap killed out of them for daring to do such a thing, watch John Wick. Slight spoilers.
frozen ink.
I just tell you to watch it.
Like the first 20 minutes.
I just tell you to watch it anyway because
not
it's
really
badass. Like, I love John
Does
Wick.
the dog die? That's what it's called.
That's not really a spoiler. I think everybody knows that about John Wick.
And it's awesome. Not the dog dying part, but the absolute super vengeance for it.
Crocodile knows who I am. One of my servants has already been arrested by soldiers on false charges and taken to a nearby military camp. Okay, Crocodile, let's dance. If you so desperately want to cross swords with me, you'll have to catch me. Oh, I like this guy.
A letter left behind by my informant. It looks like he fled, but the soldiers caught his servant. The servant is still alive. You'll know
It's
where
just movie, TV, and book, not games.
they'll be holding him at the nearby military.
Oh, that seems like a terrible oversight. So I was amazed. We went out to watch the Seahawks game last night, which was a terrible disappointment. But
It's a Seahawks game.
they're not all terrible disappointments.
It was
You
just
don't-
a game.
Leah's allowed to enjoy things that the rest of us don't.
I'm allowed to enjoy football, thank you.
Shh, let people enjoy things.
Yeah, you. Anyway, I saw a commercial for a video game, and at first I'm like, what game is this? Because it was some, I
Uh-huh.
could tell immediately it was some war game.
Right.
But, like, the way it was playing out, I was like, this is a movie trailer.
Yeah.
Let me guess, Call of Duty World War II?
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm good.
I was amazed. Like, we're there. We're there. Because, like, it didn't even show any gameplay. It just showed people, like, talking at each other and, like, dramatically and, you know, people getting thrown in trains and captured and stuff. And I'm like, wow, this actually looks... I don't even like this kind of game, but I'm interested. And
Hey, does anybody know anything about... I think it's called Becoming Human.
I've heard that name before.
Is this a game?
Yeah, Becoming Human, Detroit.
Oh, right.
Oh, is that the
That's,
one where you're doing a...
That's by the
murder
same guy who
investigation?
did Heavy Rain and Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, so it's one of those movie games.
Okay.
You remember Fahrenheit, right? Or Indigo Prophecy?
Indigo Prophecy, yeah.
Same
don't,
game, different name.
Okay.
I've heard of Indigo Prophecy.
Is it David Lynch?
Yeah, no, you totally saw me play it.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I believe you.
It was that like movie type game that went really weird, and Russell suggested that we play it and stuff like that.
Oh, right.
But it looks like it's about androids and Detroit is revitalized
David
by
Cage,
the
that's
Detroit is revitalized by the android industry. Basically, all those car manufacturers start making androids as a near future game, and you play. Although I think you can play through multiple stories, and like the as in characters. I think there are like 3 characters that you can play through their story.
Oh, yeah.
And I only saw the trailers for, I think her name's Kayla, and I guess
Yeah, she's like the poster child for the game.
yeah.
Okay. I haven't heard anything about it since, like, 2 E3s ago when they had the first trailer. It was just a guy investigating a murder.
Okay.
Yeah, like the entire thing was based off of a tech demo, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. But I've been getting ads for it in my Facebook feed. So I watched one and went, oh, that kind of actually looks interesting. It's a bit heart-rendering. But, rending, not rendering. Words.
We understood what you meant.
I'm an English major.
You're an English major, not a talking major.
Apparently.
That's how I felt about Spanish class, man. Like, I'll learn it, I'll test me, you know, I'll write you a paper, but why are you gonna... I was so bad at speaking it.
Because it's language, it doesn't count unless you're speaking it.
I know, it was hard, I did it.
Excuse me.
I really wish I'd learned more Spanish younger. Because I did well, and I did what I needed to do in school, but I'm not conversational by any stretch of the imagination, and I always wish I was.
Yeah. I think, so I have a similar issue with French, because I took a few years of French, and there was a time where I probably wasn't bad at it, but I think travel would have really helped.
Yeah.
Like, if you'd spent a month in Spain and I had spent a month in France, it probably would have been really useful.
I did a trip to Costa Rica while I was in school, and I wanted to go, but we didn't have the money for it. And I was like half sad about it and half glad, because I mean the thought of being there for a month was scary.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I would have figured it out.
Can't kill someone who
See, that's
saved
actually
them.
why I would recommend Spain, because everybody already speaks English. Go to Barcelona for a month. If you get really confused, you can finally go,
Would
I
you
give up.
fucking stop? Wow, that was obnoxious.
There you go.
He's still alive.
Not anymore.
Yeah, this was the thing I commented on earlier too. Is this is pretty much the first game where you can like sneak up on someone and stab them and they don't die.
which is sad making.
Yeah.
It's like that's a mechanic.
That's the point.
Yeah, it's the whole point of being able to sneaky
Alright,
death
that
someone was
obnoxious
to
shit
kill
go.
them.
There he goes.
But you're on fire, so eat it. get you to stand up so I can stab you. Oh, no, there we go.
Whoa! What were you, made out of taffy? Excuse me while I eat your delicious looking lunch.
Alligator food.
What was lunch today? Oh, I remember.
You were there.
I was there.
They had Thai food.
We had Thai food and it was great.
With this weird blonde woman and her daughter.
Who needed a nap so bad? Oh man.
Oh yeah. Did she fall asleep?
She did. She fell asleep in the car. We went to the grocery
Yeah, I kinda
store and
figured.
then we got home and she was asleep in the car, which was really early.
Mm-hmm.
And so I put her to bed and my turtle actually came home quite early today and he was all in a bad mood because he'd been up late the night before. I'm like, you know what? I heard the baby get up when you opened the garage. Go get her. Both of you go to bed. So that worked out really well, actually.
Okay.
And she woke up and she was like, ah. And I was like, okay, good. That's better. But yeah, it was like a 3.5 hour nap. Woof.
Yeah. Well, she was
Poor
been a little
kid.
sick.
My baby gamer is teething and has a cold. Was not a good morning for her.
I remember when Corwin would get sick, he would sleep really well if someone was with him. Like when I'm talking toddler and up, because I did not co-sleep when they were small enough for me to accidentally roll over and crush.
No. No.
I understand a lot of people are big fans of it. I'm just not.
I was always too terrified.
Yeah.
I know.
Added benefits did not outweigh potential of accidentally crushing child. But anyway,
I'm a mobile sleeper too, so I was just like, nope.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not one of those people that just stays in one spot. Anyway, but no, when Corwin was older, like there was this one time where it's kind of funny. Corwin was sick and I was sick, and I was supposed to meet you guys out somewhere, and I was running late, and I had gone to bed with Corwin to get him to go down, and he had fallen asleep, and then Josh
Whoa, what the?
called me at like 10 to ask where I was. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, I'm coming. And I get up out of the bed and Corwin wakes up. At which point Mom comes in the room and yells at me and she's like, can you just go sleep?
Potterface to trade the ship to Lake Moeris. It has a large statue on board and is marked by our symbol. The crocodiles hide mercenaries to find him.
Then I must hurry. Get somewhere safe. Be well.
I'll do that instantly after falling off of a horse or whatever.
Yeah, he's fine.
Shake it off. Walk it off.
Clearly he will. So this is interesting. Well, they're doing this like discovery stuff more often, where you have to look for his ship. His ship happens to be this one. You know. Oh,
That's that one.
Yeah, because it has a large statue.
Well, all right. Well, cuts that down.
This ship is probably the one you get to get on to get out to his ship.
Yep.
Because we're going to be sneaking up on him with a ship with a sail. What's all that? Salt?
No, we're meeting up with him. This is our boy. This is
Oh,
what we're
okay.
looking for.
Do you think? Might have been.
On the shore, there were piles of white stuff.
I would imagine. I'm pretty sure Egypt isn't known for the cocaine trade.
Also, not usually something you dredge up from the bottom of a river.
No, of course not.
Could be very fine sand, though.
Also true, yeah.
For the
Also
extra
useful.
clear glass. Hi! Oh, that was nice. I was not expecting him.
Hey, dude. Whoa.
Yep. He wasn't kidding when he told the.
Come get me.
Yeah.
Oh, he's kind of gray hair, too.
So, now they send the son of Egypt against me. It's been a long time since I spilled so much blood.
I was sent by Polydorus. We share a common interest.
Thank you for monologuing before stabbing me.
And what do you want?
I'm Bayek of Siwa, and I seek information on the crocodile.
A phantom that has brought Fiam to its knees. What could you want with him?
Josh, don't you ice.
He belongs to a group that is destroying Egypt. I intend to hunt every last one of them down.
Bayek of Siwa. You don't know what you are.
That's why I'm here for you to tell me.
The crocodile has transformed not only the land, but the people. Those who do not cower in fear are made to work for him.
And you have no idea who the crocodile is?
I stole a ledger from a Greek magistrate I suspect of corruption. It should reveal the
But I don't
identity of
have
this
it. Go get it.
crocodile. And if we get it to Apollodorus, we may be able to bring down the whole organization.
Where's the ledger now?
I gave it to my wife Henut to hide. As long as the Ptolemies think it's with me, my family is safe. That is why I
Aha.
Here. This will tell Henut you are a friend we trusted. It is for my daughter, Shadia. Once you have the ledger, find me at the docks south of
So many
Mary.
people have kids.
Yeah, that feels like a very intentional theme.
Yeah.
Wow, look at all these missions.
Notably, the lizard did not. The hunt for the lizard did not involve children, aside from the whole pregnant women.
Yeah.
So I guess that counts.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It still involved a pregnant woman.
Yeah.
So that feels like that's been a very intentional,
Oh yeah, it definitely is.
consistent
That's
theme.
him being a father is such a big part of his character.
Mhm.
They've definitely included
So
that on
might as well
purpose,
grab
and they've
these
done it
while
well
I
each
also
time.
appreciate it, like, it's kind of a world-building thing, because
People, okay.
Entire villages of people have disappeared.
these are side quests.
Yeah, I know. But I'm
Thing.
just grabbing them since
There
we're
are rumors that the caravanserai that demons have
Um,
invaded. Demons? I have never seen one.
I'd love to meet a
Check
demon.
this out.
It
I haven't
makes
seen
the-
a demon.
It also
I must
makes the
find one
world
and
feel
kill
more
it.
fleshed out when
Ooh.
people have, like, families and stuff.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Like, a lot of times we really don't bother with that because we're busy killing people, you know?
But it is but it is one of those things where it's like, we're all single. Everyone's single. And there are no children in these streets. Move along.
I will try to help.
It's like, what,
Oh, sorry.
A mysterious plague has struck the poor in New Hemeria. Their bodies are being burned, cursing their souls for eternity. They
Why
will
do people
never
on
reach
fire?
the field of reeds. I am trying to find a cure for them. There is always a cure.
Where are you looking at?
Just need the
Us.
combination.
Oh.
At the camera, he knows it's really in control.
Get down with the sickness.
I guess it makes sense that Egyptians would not be into cremation.
Mm.
Yep. Kind of ruins the whole everything.
I am sorry. My daughter heard the rumors of demons. She has a vivid imagination.
Simultaneously adorable and disturbing.
Whee! Alright, where's my bro?
Can we just teleport the kilometer we need to go?
I probably don't have anything unlocked there.
Fair enough.
We just... Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
I'm
There is
waiting
one
for the
near
bro
there,
to come
though.
along.
He'll
Yeah.
be along. It'll happen.
He died during side questing.
Crocodile ate him.
Yep.
New!
There's always a new bro.
Luckily, he had already brought his boat. So.
That's
so
probably him
mean.
right there.
He's trapped behind the other boat.
What I thought was really funny was I went to go take a picture in photo mode, and then as soon as I came out of photo mode, he ran me over with the boat. Like, full on, just...
Yeah, plowed straight into his head.
That's pretty funny.
At the time, yes, it was funny.
Good thing you can swim across channels.
Bayek is in the best shape.
Well, yeah, if he has to do this. Seems like a good opportunity to go piddle.
You have fun with that.
You're in charge.
Okay, these are normal people.
Monitor the chat and consider our conversational brain freeze. We're back down to 49 followers.
No.
Why do people keep leaving us? Stop leaving us!
Guys, stop leaving us. What the heck? What did we do?
What don't we do?
Yeah, what
does
don't
it
we do?
You need input, people.
What are you missing?
Where is my water Uber?
If it's half naked 20-somethings, we're not that kind of stream. I'm sorry. I just can't help you there.
I mean, you could talk to people at the foundations, see if anybody
No.
wants to volunteer.
No.
Okay.
We will get kicked off of Twitch for that.
We are not that kind of stream, Joshua. Besides, you know how hard it is to get the committee together to do something, and we're all like, you know, in it.
Yeah, besides they probably want money or something else we don't have.
Yeah, probably.
No.
You don't want to throw the other one off again.
That just seems poor taste.
Going upstairs for a drink. Anybody need anything?
No.
Nope.
Yeah, go.
I'm just swimming. Okay, you know what? No. Now it's going to happen.
Alright. Sorry, guys.
I apologize for this. I really do. I'm sorry. He doesn't seem to mind.
Yeah, the other guy's just kind of hanging out.
I mean, like, the last time I did that, like, the other person, like, covered their head and was, like, afraid. He's just kind of like, oh, alright, that happened. Thanks for that. I was trying to get rid of her myself.
That's kind of weird, though. That if there's only one person on the boat, you're all like, oh yeah, thanks, cool. No, I'll sit. It's fine. But if there's two, you throw them off. That just doesn't feel right.
Especially since it still says borrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a rather rough borrowing.
It's like you couldn't have managed an animation where she sat up in the front near the other guy, really?
Yeah.
That was too hard.
Alright, there you go. And have your fishing boat back. See you, man.
Best of luck.
You should probably go pick up whoever that was.
Give me a minute, I'm power squatting.
Gonna hit the fast travel spot?
Seized Oikos.
It's not that far away.
Well, I mean, technically we got one, but we'll go ahead and get this one.
Oh, okay.
Warned me none of them were upstairs.
No. Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. It wasn't a...
That's okay.
How's your downstairs supply?
I don't think anybody's gotten into it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go to the grocery store tomorrow, so...
Okay.
I'll pick up another 12-pack.
Okay. I like it when they're in the upstairs fridge because it's colder.
Fair enough.
I'm not quite sure what Anne was referring to.
Great, now I don't have to pay my fare.
Oh.
Probably something with the boat.
The person
right, yeah, okay.
The other person who was okay with you throwing the lady off the boat.
Poor lady.
Poor lady. I didn't see it, but I'm sure it was brutal and unnecessary.
It wasn't brutal. It was
It is entirely unnecessary.
It was definitely unnecessary.
Letter from a caretaker, beloved one. I imagine how you are, suffering on your bed in those cursed slums. But I have some good news. I managed to get a position here watching over the harbor as a tower caretaker. They pay me little more than my food and board, but I thank the gods for their mercy. What little I can send to you, I will. My hours are long, and I don't know when I will be able to see you again. I'm not sorry to be away from that place. Watching you suffer day by day without the means even for a healer was death to me. At least now you might have enough for medicine, and I'll have some peace of mind. So much for prosperity for all. If I hear another Greek say that, I think I'll vomit on him. Mena.
Yes. Protest vomit.
Protest vomit.
Well, when you have limited options.
Hey, if you could do it on command, that's some talent right there.
Means you're a vulture. I think vultures can do that.
I thought they did it as a defensive measure.
Yeah, no, I mean, they're scavengers, right? So when something that comes along that wants their meal, they're not really fighters, so they just throw up on them. Which I always thought was kind of funny because it defeated the purpose of filling your stomach, but I guess it might deter the wolf or something that wanted what you had rightfully stolen.
I mean, if they're doing it to protect themselves, then an empty stomach is better than dead.
Mm-hmm. They're lighter, they can fly away.
Yep.
There's probably something in the, like in the smell or something like that also drives people away.
Oh, I'm sure.
Look, we're costumes.
Oh.
I'm sure nobody wants to get vomited on. Ooh, that one's pretty. Ooh, that one's pretty too.
It's the combined smells of carrion and vomit.
Well, and because they eat such nasty stuff, I hear they're stomach acid is really nasty.
Wild. Ooh. Neat.
That's one, and
that one.
Wade, yeah.
Oh, shit. That's the other one.
Where will we get our
What do you think, Drea?
Of the two, I like this one better.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, we're in this one for a while. It's fashion show day.
We can listen to Brad for once. It's fine.
We need to clean this place up. And
Okay, let's be honest. When it comes to like the appearance of the character,
I usually don't have much to say.
let them close down this.
Ah, her restaurant got trashed.
Oh well.
Helmut?
Yes.
Hotepre sent me. I am here to help. And I have your daughter's doll.
Great. I was awaiting word from my man. Thank you. Come, eat and we can talk.
Find a place for you to eat somewhere in all this mess.
Somebody came and messed up her restaurant. Lame. Aw.
Oh, I love my new doll, Bayek. I will name her Issa. She will be the protector of all Fayoum.
She's adorable.
Aww.
Ever since Hotepes got a hold of that legend, Fayoum has been on edge. Soldiers with torches patrol everywhere, and this alms kitchen was practically razed to the ground. They have left Shadia and me alone at least. Hotepes has made sure of that.
Where is the ledger now?
I instructed our most loyal servant to hide it in our building. They can search the place as many times as they want. They will never find it.
Can you take me there?
I have been summoned to the lighthouse for another of their routine investigations.
That may not be safe. The Ptolemaic authorities seem to be working with the crocodile.
It happens every few days. Don't worry. They wouldn't dare to
Well,
have
that's
someone
about to not
Yeah.
be true.
Shadia, show Bayek the way to our home.
Come on, Uncle Bayek.
We're an uncle now.
Out from that
A lot of cultures use that respectfully.
are you?
Hey, lead on, little one.
Oh, please don't make her hate us by the end of this plot line.
I
I
don't
think
see why
they're
she
only
would.
going to
They're
play
allies.
that. Well, that happened once already, so
Right, but that would, yeah.
I would expect them to only play that card once.
That looks like fun.
I think they're gonna. I think she's gonna lose a parent. That's my theory. Because anytime someone goes, "Oh, don't worry about the soldiers. This happens all the time."
Well, yeah, she's definitely going to get in trouble, but we might be able to rescue her before anything really bad happens.
Where is your house?
On the hill there. See it?
Nice house.
Yes. And soldiers. Thank you, Shadia. You should go back to your mother now. It might get dangerous.
Nothing bad will ever happen to me. Issa can fight, you know. She will protect me.
See, I would have told her, like, okay, stay right here. Right here.
Documents covering a wide range of subjects.
You and Iset enjoy your life.
From the minutiae of agriculture to Alexandrian court etiquette, likely given to Shadia for study. A number of cats and other small animals have been playfully scrawled along the edges. Josh, if anything happens to that kid, you kill the shit out of everyone.
Well, yeah.
Burn the city to the ground!
And I just mean if someone, you know, like, cuts her hair. Anything.
But he was a barber.
He did it wrong, he doesn't deserve to live.
Burn everything!
I know the babies! Oh wait, we're trying to avoid that.
Yep.
Oh, save the babies!
Nope, it's too late. You already said kill everyone. Can't take it back.
Leave no evidence!
Who's in charge of my proclamation? It's not
I'm
me.
curious. Do I,
Nope, as soon as
Oh,
the
I've
words
only got one
leave your mouth, we get to twist them however we like.
That
That's how
sounds
proclamations
normal.
work.
take this?
Yeah.
That's how friendship works.
It's like you're a ruler, and we're the town criers. But by the time it gets to us, we've changed it a little.
So I'm not paying you enough, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, probably not.
So, Is there anything stopping you from, like, pausing mid-combat and switching weapons?
No, not really. This just makes it quicker.
Okay,
You're Barack
so that's
Obama and we're
completely
Fox News.
Pointless convenience.
Oh, why
Although
would
I
you
take
do
that
that
back.
to yourself?
There is a thing like if you're actually in a fight.
I don't like
Sorry, if you're actually actively in combat, you
Just
can't.
like, oh god, I feel
Okay.
dirty, I feel
So
dirty.
that-
I feel
That
dirty
is
now.
weird.
I mean, it was funny, but
Okay.
now I feel dirty.
Loyalty to her will get them killed.
Hey, shit! No, assassinate! Oh, fine.
Too far away.
I'll kill you the old-fashioned way.
Look, you're still dead. And now it hurt more. See what you did to yourself? You could have died calmly, with nothing but perhaps a brief moment of shock.
What the fork?
And a little stab of pain. Now, I'm going
What?
to cut you to ribbons.
What is going on here?
I don't even know. I think the doorway is messing with your thing.
God, there we go. Of course he gets through it.
See
So
previous
flurry
statement.
of blows.
See previous statement.
Well, it's like a lunging stab.
And again, the doorway was messing with your thing.
Whatever. Stabbity death.
So, slightly disappointing. I'm like rapidly tapping chain assassination. Oh, okay, good. It did work.
Yeah, there's sometimes some pretty huge gaps between chain
Oh, no.
assassinations.
Shadya's diary. I wish father could come home. I miss him. I want to show him my new doll, but I have an idea. I heard mother say we have to hide these scrolls for him. So I'm going to help. Uh-oh. If I take them with me, father won't have to worry about them and he can come back home. Uh-oh.
Gods. Shadia wrote this. She has the ledger. And I sent her back to her mother. I have to find Henuk before the soldiers get to her.
It's the problem with precocious children.
Oh, Shadia. What have you done, little one?
I was
You
hoping.
cannot play games with the
She's not
crocodile.
trying to. I'm telling you, Josh.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
That was preemptive, because I kind of figure something's going to happen.
Have you seen Henuk? Is she here?
The soldiers just came and took her to the lighthouse. Young Shadia too. Henot argued with them, but they would not listen. Something is wrong, isn't it? This has never happened before.
Get word to Hotefres. Hurry! Damn all this! Henuk and Shadia are at the lighthouse. I need to get there now! Neck!
Boy, he sounds really put out, as he should, but go voice actor.
I don't know what neck means. It doesn't mean what I thought it meant.
What did you think it meant?
I thought it meant idiot because of how many times we use it to refer to other people.
Sounds like it means shit.
It does sound like it means shit. But yeah, but the fact that people say, you know, as the game has progressed, people say it individually more and responsively. And so now I'm like, I don't think it meant what I thought it meant. Yeah, but for the most part, we used neck to refer to people we didn't like.
They could be shits.
I know. I am giving my reasoning
I
for
hear
my
you.
original assumptions. I tried to look it
I
up.
have no idea what you were aiming for there.
Your shadow.
Shit, that was... Where'd the other guy go?
That way, apparently. Oh, hi. I can still see your health bar. Smoke bomb does nothing.
Well, I also used mine.
Oh.
Because I figured he was going to do it, so I wanted to make sure I
The
did
double
it first.
smoke bomb. Well, this is just ridiculous.
Nobody can see anything.
Is that for me because of magic? this is not good.
Nope.
Oh boy.
Oh wait, it changed to rescue. I think.
Yeah.
The hell? That's not good.
That is not good.
Oh, no, it went to find.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, some people are gonna die now. They made her too endearing.
Yeah.
You were too endearing for this world, sweetie. I don't even need to tell you, like, he's gonna kill the crap out of this guy. Oh, that's not...
Are you shitting me?
Oh... Alright, Bayek, not your fault.
And nobody knew CPR back then.
I'm guessing she's past that point.
What kind of sick... Like, what was the point of that?
To teach the other people a lesson. And because he couldn't get his hands on Hutepres. So he wanted to make sure he understood that.
It is over. The crocodile has won. Ledger lost. My daughter. My Shadia. He has taken everything from us.
He will pay for this. And all those who serve him.
None of that will bring Shadia back.
No. But at least you'll have the comfort of revenge. We both will.
I hope so. I will do anything I can to help you, brother.
Has he not been able to tell you anything?
Only that there were other men with the soldiers. Large, imposing warriors. One red-haired.
Bandits? Soldiers?
I believe they were gladiators. From the arena in Crocodilopolis. Seems this monster uses fighters to do his bidding.
I will find this monster, friend. He will die.
They're all gonna die.
Yeah, this is one of those stealth by everybody dead missions, Josh. Not even kidding.
Please let it be a military camp so I can use the poison weapon. Let them all die from the plague. The plague and fire.
Not your fault, Bayek. Okay, normally I don't love when they... Like, that got real dark real fast. I don't love innocent killing missions. But that one, I think we can at least perhaps agree it didn't feel like forced or thrown in for shock value or anything.
I disagree. I don't think they earned that. This game does not have the emotional gravitas to not only kill a kid, but to have to, like, swim up to her corpse while she's obviously been drowned underwater.
What do you think, Dre?
It can kind of go both ways. It fits the narrative they were trying to establish, but at the same time, I'm more with Brad.
Upon hearing arguments, I will also be with the moderate position, because, like, it feels like in some of the previous Assassin's Creed games, like, they would have pulled something like that completely out of left field with no justification, just like, we need to shock you. And it was, like, you know, children and protection and deaths of them have been a theme in this game. So it didn't feel like it came out of left field, but yeah, I mean, that was pretty heavy pretty quick.
The gladiatorial arena. So the crocodile recruits from this place for his personal army.
Well, that, and honestly, not only was that a special type of horrible...
That was a special type of horrible.
But the fact that we come up upon her body like that, I feel that I would have been more okay with it up until that moment.
So without that scene finding her that way, it would have been more acceptable.
It would have been more acceptable.
Okay, I can agree with
It
that.
was as much as that specific presentation.
Yeah, we should have found her doll floating on the water above where she was.
Yeah, that would have been
and
more
then
than
watched
symbolic
him swim down and look horrified.
That's what I was actually expecting, to be honest.
It was specifically the seeing her dead body part. It was troubling. It did not feel good.
And I realize that they want you to be bothered by it, but given the
doll would have been enough.
Given the type of game this is, that does not.
That's interesting. Hello, Sharpo7. You said if a man does not have sauce, then he is lost. But that same man can be lost within the sauce.
Okay.
A welcome non sequitur in the midst of our debate. I don't know if you...
But the same man can't be born with the sauce. This kind of sounds like something from John Dies at the End.
It might be.
Yeah, we're either missing the reference or you came in after that horrible thing that happened and just happened in the plot that we were debating.
Felix Martial. Who are you? Another rough-knuckle no-name seeking fame?
I only want entry to the arena. I heard you have got a fighter worth watching. With red hair?
Ah, you mean the Gallic brothers. You heard right. But let me save you some time.
Question is, do you have sauce?
You cannot afford.
We have many sauces. You have to be specific.
Scare away someone who can. Sir,
Yeah, you better be nice to the Magi.
Ahmed, what? I do not even care. Can you fight? You look the part, like a vicious, mangy dog.
Who are you?
Nah. I have already got an Egyptian.
Some Roman guy who doesn't know squat.
Okay, Greek, but...
Oh, great. Aya's already here.
Wait, so we can't just go watch?
The Gallic brothers are involved in Shadia's murder. Why are they doing the crocodile's bidding?
Sharp, I wouldn't say we're lost. I think we're doing pretty good here.
Arena owner mentioned a C1 gladiator to the east.
I wonder.
I wonder if I know her.
Are you serious?
It was a small place. I should go and see.
This is... The non sequitur continues.
I mean, we're lost based on what you're saying, but fine in the game.
Whatever. Yeah, you're edgy and mysterious. Good job.
Happy to be here. You have the sauce, my friend, but remember, the same man with the sauce can be lost within the sauce.
Have a good night.
The soy sauce.
You left.
See you, Sharp.
Okay. Yay, we're edgy and mysterious. Well, I am bitchy and unimpressed. Thanks for watching.
Oh, dear.
I have no problem alienating people who make it their purpose to obfuscate and be annoying.
I wouldn't say that was annoying.
It was kind of annoying.
You have to admit the timing was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably the only real problem was his timing was really bad.
debating deep, awful, hurtful plot point.
There's the C1. Wait.
I can't believe he's even surprised. If it's not Aya, I'm amazed.
Well, it might be that huntress we found.
If it's not Aya, they get props.
That's definitely not Aya.
Huh.
Bayek?
Yeah, it's not the person we met earlier either.
My
No, it's not.
friend! My brother! Oh,
It's a lot of ritual scarification.
shit, it's good to see you. What are you doing in Fayum?
I heard this was a good place to prosper. But I never expected to find you here, Kensa.
What can I say? I heard the call of the arena. Can you believe it? I am a gladiator now. Huh? But come. Let us talk. And drink.
Ritual scarification. I am all for it in characters. On a person, not so much.
I'm telling you, Bayek, I am so close to my dream. If only I was given the chance, I know I could become champion. I mean wealth, luxury, fame. What more could a woman want? Huh?
That's why I came to Fayu. To make a new life for myself and bury the past.
I wonder why he's lying to
I
her.
was turned away from the arena doors.
So you have finally given up trying to put the world to rights.
That's why.
Good. Such things
Yeah,
are
she's not the kind of
impossible.
person you can
Phoenix
trust.
is slow to trust outsiders. But do not worry. With my backing, we'll soon be fighting.
Yeah, he knows his audience.
First, we drink. And in the morning, we can go to the arena for the proper introductions.
I mean, while I appreciate this scene, after the last scene, I just want to get to killing those red-haired guys.
Yep, I just want to kill everyone. Everyone.
Oh, we're ready. Although I'm surprised it didn't change the date to daytime.
I don't know.
There's nothing like a very troubling murder scene to get me in the killing mood, or at least in the vicarious killing through Josh mood.
Let's see here. I really need to be up in some of these.
Probably.
Oh, wait.
And there goes all our money?
Mayhaps. Don't really want to use the heavy blade.
Don't care for it?
Well, I mean, I do, but if I'm going into a gladiatorial battle, I actually want to use the heavy blunt, because it's heavy. It's like heavy attack or whatever is a deflect and retort.
Oh, okay.
Oh, of course, they're behind me, and there's none that way. All right, turning around.
Hi. I know, I'm still rumpled too.
Yeah.
You're right, it gets worse when you have kids.
Oh, yeah. Because you can imagine it. And you can imagine it in a way that you never could before. Because obviously anyone with a good imagination can go, yeah, no, I can see how that would be really disturbing. Da.
Like, I have plenty of children that I care about.
Yeah.
I can put them in that situation, but it's not quite the same.
Yeah.
As someone comparatively recently in the child having situation, I can say that that's true, because I have a very vivid imagination, and it is now a totally different animal.
Alright. Where's my boy? My copper mace.
Because, I mean,
Boom,
you know,
$5,000.
I'm sorry, not sorry, kind of not really kidding about, no, seriously, burn everything. Whereas before I would have been like, oh, that's awful, play your game. But,
yeah. Yeah, you'll notice Leah, who spends most of her time trying to be objective, is not being objective about this.
No, no, she is not.
Okay, I guess I'll do it for now. It's my skull crusher.
Does it come from a mountain?
It should if it doesn't.
Is there anything? Nah, just these again. Well, if we're going to be a gladiator,
get dressed, buddy.
Let's go properly equipped. Oh,
We gotta put the helmet on, yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, jeez,
Don't
why?
back into me.
Why you do this? Why? Okay.
I guess we got it close enough.
I guess so.
That's happened a couple times. Where it's like, the point's over here, and then we get here.
Wait, is this?
Something else?
Maybe.
Yeah, but usually with side quests and stuff like that, they actually have us, walk up and talk to people.
A bad omen. Sobek is sick.
Petruchos is angry. The image of Sobek shows the god's will. What will we do?
Ooh.
I shall heal Sobek. Continue to worship.
Sobek the crocodile?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, we'll do
Just
that
side
later. I'm still
Wow, they even-
surprised it just slid right into it.
Yeah, they even pushed you back a couple dozen meters.
This is a very important side
Yeah, no,
quest.
because wasn't I within like 25 meters or something like that?
No, you were coming around the corner.
Okay.
You weren't that close. You were still in the area.
Maybe I was
just-
125 and I
yeah.
just dropped the one.
Well, no, but it's like with the Apis Bull in the other area.
Mhm.
They are trying to undermine faith.
Destroy local organizations and such.
Mm-hmm.
We will talk through the loading screen.
That's what they do. They never shut up.
I want this man to be my partner.
Hi, I'm scary.
As it happens, the Iberian was torn apart by lions yesterday. I may have an opening. And if Tensor vouches for you, you will need a title if you're going to team up, though. How about the C1 Warriors?
I think the Guardians of Siwa would be more fitting.
Is that memorable enough for you?
I have heard worse. Come inside.
It's like you just suggested worse.
The C1 Warriors. How more basic can you be?
See what people, but with swords.
New and improved.
Now, the Swords of Siwa would have been good because it has alliteration.
Right.
Oh, even better. English major.
I wasn't trying for better.
Well, I'm not good at worse.
Mhm.
You know, unless it's like a really inappropriate joke, I'm not good at worse. And I know my strengths.
This is where combatants wait their turn on the saddle. What you smell is sweat, blood, and not a little offal. If you are predisposed to shitting your armor, this is where to do it. There is no pharaoh or god in the arena to protect you, Medjay.
So, should I
This is where you
hit
will
you now,
probably
or?
die. Try to do it with drama. It pleases the crowd. On the off chance you live, you will be rewarded with glory and faith. And another chance to die. Such is the short, luminous life of a gladiator.
Yeah.
All right. Who do we have? Ah, there is Callistos. Callistos, a former soldier of Ptolemy who claimed to know how to handle his sword. Horus, he was my best fighter once, but age ruins us all. He's not much more than a bedpan now. He trains the novices.
Is that armor from Ptolemy's army?
Most of the fighters cannot afford their own armor. In any case, it is soon ruined. The army does not miss a few suits here and there. and it adds to the authenticity.
It does sound different when he's wearing a helmet.
Mm-hmm. In the arena, you use the weapons I give.
Uh-oh.
There are no
What?
exceptions.
God damn it.
You already know Kensa, whose glowing but suspect recommendation brought
It's a good thing I like changing it up.
Bayek! Crocodilopolis welcomes another champion.
Or another bag of blood and shit. I want to see if he can fight. And who better to test him than the one who recommends?
Oh, okay.
What do you say? Ready to draw sword, old Medjai?
Let's see if you have improved.
I promise. Not bad, old man! Nick, I thought I
You did?
Well, she dove right in, so we may have figured that.
That was pretty great, that baseball swing.
These are the scraps that Felix wants to throw our way. They make a poor meal, my brother.
Raging Celts?
Apparently?
I'm going to slice off your balls and feed them to you. Our main obstacle to glory. The Gallic.
Gallic/Gaelic?
I know who they are.
Kirschlam.
Could be Gaul as opposed to.
Oh, yeah.
Probably is. In fact.
Yeah.
And now I have a sword. Does this sword do anything? I don't know.
I doubt it, Josh. You can't have Plague Sword.
Well, no, I know that, but alright.
No, you just have a shitty sword.
Are you well, my friends? You seem distracted. Don't worry. You will lose your nerves after the first fight.
I'm fine. You have not yet told me how you came to be here.
Now that is a story. I was taken as a slave during Ptolemy's time in Syria. A sick beast named Septimius and his clan were going to use me. But I managed to get a sword and make my escape. I traveled here where Felix took me in and trained me. But enough about the past, huh? I can't tell you how happy I am to share this good fortune with you. Soon the crowds will worship you. Almost as much as they worship me.
Well, you're a chick. You do have that up on me.
Let us split the sun in two with our swords.
Oh, you are primed indeed. Let Felix know when you are ready for our first match. The sooner we start, the sooner we are champions.
Alright, Bayek. Don't ruin this for Kenza.
See, I was going to say over
Under on she dies.
On her being the target.
Oh, I hope not.
Well, if
you think she's the crocodile?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think she is, but I think it's a distinct possibility because they haven't really developed any other characters. And, like, the lizard wasn't really a character that we met, but most of the others have been. It might also just be, like, the old guy in charge of the arena.
Yeah.
I hope it's him.
Besides, she can't die. We've already had our one mandated death for this group, for this target.
Yeah, well, and also because,
That my choice, Gaelic brothers. Hurt me. My head would have killed me if Felix did not stop them.
What can you tell me about them?
You don't want to fight them. They are strong and fast, and they like killing. For them, it's fun.
Isn't that be true for most of the people here?
yeah, I mean... Well, you could argue that there are gladiators that don't enjoy killing. They just see it as their only...
It's their bread and butter, or they're in debt, or, you know...
That's why I said most, not all.
Are you? Everyone thinks they are ready till they get a fist in the face.
Yeah, I'd love to see them punch me now.
I'm starting you against a few novices. If you survive, we will talk about
Though speaking of, while I like the flavor of him having a helmet, we want to see his face so he can respond to things when things really start going down.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Alright. I can't change
Yeah,
it,
we
though.
can't right now. But if we get a chance to before the next major story beat.
Oh, spikes. Oh, damn it.
What?
There is an ability that lets you do a push.
Oh, right.
Do not mistake your blade, brother. They settle between them. Every man here knows the risks.
Okay.
Can you see the look on their faces? Oh, they adore me, Bayek. The men, the
Why
women.
do they adore you? We're doing all the work.
Everything I could want.
Because she's been a gladiator for
Yeah.
These two sand bandits are tougher than they look.
I realize that the person helping you can't be too good because then it's not your fight. But at the same time, they should script it so that we see her like really competently killing someone off to the side.
Maybe they will.
Ouch.
So far, I've mostly seen her get smacked around and miss.
Yep, she's just kind of wandering back and forth.
And what then?
Yeah, bigger arenas to go die in.
Gladiators are sent on special missions and earn more coin than you can imagine.
And let us make sure they know.
The special missions are probably the work for the crocodile.
Good night, Ham.
Night, Ham.
Bye. He says, good night, sand bandits.
No, we fight the bandits.
No, Felix called us sand bandits.
Oh.
Victory for the Guardians of Siwa! The new darlings of the arena! Who knows how far they can go?
Yeah, I'm going to want to see his face.
Okay, well, as soon as I can.
I'm just telling you.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
Tearing you through those covers was one of my best ideas. The crowd loves it.
Felix really.
I told you we were destined for greatness, Felix.
Greatness? Oh, easy, damsel dust mine. You have a long way to go. It is a good start, but you are not contenders. You do not get to the Gallic brothers by beating a few shit-stained novices. Oh, to be honest, I hope you make it. I am weary of you nagging me.
What do we need to do to face them?
The crowd is really loud.
Yeah. Could use some sound balancing.
I am adding lions this time. They have not eaten for days. You are their team.
Oh, we get to kill lions.
Find me when you are ready.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Do we need to step outside to change our armor?
We might. Can we?
There might be evidence here of the jobs the Gallic brothers did. Maybe even the identity of their patron.
No, I think we're locked into this for right now.
Oh.
The big doors don't let you out?
That's
Forward
the
and to
arena.
the right? Oh, is it? Okay.
Time for an investigation mission.
Yeah, that's not anywhere. Alright.
An impressive first outing, C1. I'm a little jealous.
I need a faster way to make coin. I've had fighters that offered work outside the arena.
Quick to learn secrets, my friend. We're not supposed to talk about it. But if opportunities come along from time to time, I think I might have just proven myself worthy.
Where do the contracts come from?
There is a reason these people are shadow. No one knows their identity. Take my advice. If you're likely to be chosen, do what you are asked to do. Thank you for the money.
Anything else to talk to? Nope.
Oh, I thought there were people in there.
Yeah, but you can't talk to
We
them.
are on our way, old friend. After all this time, I might finally get my shot at the Gallic brothers. And it's thanks to you.
Yeah, I would like nothing more. What about these other contracts you mentioned earlier?
Oh, the righteous Bayek is willing to dirty his hands. Times have changed, Sin. I suppose it is hard to be a Magi all the time.
All the time.
You will have to ask Felix about those. Quietly.
The best way to reach the crocodile is to beat the Gallic brothers. As if I needed more reason to sleep because of Shadia's killers.
Serious liar.
Felix, I've heard some gladiators are chosen for extra work.
You heard wrong. And if there was an arrangement, you would have much more to do to earn your way in. Your job, you upstart dog noble, is to fight. That is it. You earn your gold in a pit, or you do not earn.
Alright.
And that is what I will do. We are ready.
Finally. They are asking about you too at the arena in Sari.
Different arena.
Put on a good show and we all profit.
So I just got sword.
Maybe not. What were you sighing about, Dre?
I don't like it when we're stupid. Like, 2 or 3 people tell us, okay, there's side work, but it's kind of a thing, and whatever. And we walk up to the guy and we're like, hi, I won one fight. What's the side work?
Gotcha.
It's caged. We will be fine. As long as we don't free it.
Dang it.
If I kill him.
The slave girl are unstoppable.
Whoop.
More ferocious than wild beasts.
Spike trap.
Ouch.
I wonder if you like get extra points for pushing them onto a trap.
Maybe?
There are no rules in the arena, Sammy.
Huh. Wait, they're running away. Oh, they're fighting the lion.
I was about to say there's lions.
Damn it! Did you shoot an arrow?
Behind you, I think.
Oh, she did.
Ooh, ow. Suck it!
I was about to say,
I was like, I don't have a bow. I can't do that. Or can I climb? That makes me sad too.
The Guardians of Siwa are victorious once again!
Release the lions!
Put the Gallic brothers! The next!
I hope so. You're kind of dragging this out.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be stuck in the arena. I have other stuff to do.
Yeah, we'll make sure that we won't stop before you're out of the plot point.
Oh boy.
It won't be much longer. It's the rule of 3s, you know. This is the 3rd fight.
I really hope that's it.
Is that Callistos? What happened?
I warned him. He took a bad job.
Oh, he looks very dead.
Just another blunt instrument for them to break against their enemies.
You know who hired him?
No. Felix won't tell you. That's how this works. Some die. Some get rich.
Rigor mortis kicked in too.
And everyone keeps
Yeah.
Nobody else to talk to. Okay.
Where's Kensa?
Her talents were required elsewhere.
Uh-oh.
You are going to have to win this one alone. You will be
Yeah,
fine.
I think so.
Another errand. Like the one that killed Callistos.
Watch your tone, Swordmeat. What happened to Callistos was unfortunate, but he knew the risks. Fighters who ask too many questions do not survive. It is a dangerous job. Accidents happen.
I am only keen to prove myself.
Then win this match. You will get your chance against the brothers. Beat them, and you will be noticed.
Okay.
So okay. Holy Anubis.
So much for the rule of 3.
We have to win this.
I'm not all that worried if Kenza's okay, honestly. She's proven herself of dubious morality.
Sounds like she was kind of feisty in Siwa.
Okay, not who I was aiming for at all.
Taken as a slave.
Right. Hey, she's got fire. I'm not saying that's bad, but if she, depending on what the job was, if she took it and did it.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, well, and that is the thing. It does depend on what the job was.
Nope.
I'll be sad if we have to fight Kenza.
I will be too.
It would have been nice if we could have just helped her win and then been like, nah, glory's all yours.
That is still very possible.
That is still possible.
Dang it. See how dumb you guys are.
Pretty dumb.
Stupid. Pretty stupid. Come on, dodge.
That is a big shield.
Are you watching, Crocodilopolis?
Oh, that's nice.
Is this the rise of a new challenger? Will the Gallic brothers keep their crown?
Getting close to a new level.
Whoa, that was fucking bullshit.
Didn't see it, but I believe you.
It magnetized me into his blade. There you go. Eat that, you dumb shit.
Whoops. Boy, that didn't hurt much. One would think it would have.
Almost taken out by your own killing animation.
Irony. Alright, bring them out.
Something's gonna happen. Or not.
Nope.
I am sorry I left you to fight alone, but I hear you did me proud.
I did a thing, yes.
Felix said you out on a job. Who's it for?
I'll tell you everything in good time, brother. Just know that our future has never looked brighter.
Yeah, I hope she's not the bad guy because I like her.
I don't think she's the bad guy.
No, that does seem really far-fetched.
It doesn't.
Our chance to seize the mantle champions. Felix awaits!
Where's my sword? I sharpened it.
Okay, second possibility. If she's not the...
She's an
who we're
ignorant
after
pawn?
this time, Crocodile?
The crocodile.
Uh-huh.
She might have been on the job with the Gallic brothers.
Well, hope
it
not.
seems really bad that she would have let that happen.
No, I'm hoping ignorant pawn.
I'm just assuming something else terrible has to happen at this point.
Brothers, I won't say good luck. You won't get any. But listen to me. They are too strong together. That's how they beat me. Separate them.
Poor man.
Fight one at a time. Maybe you live.
Thank you, Horus. But don't worry. I am not dying today.
There are worse things than dying. Be careful.
Anyone else? I don't think so. I'd like to make sure. Oh, I can leave.
Well, you should.
Oh.
Okay. So we'll stop before the great climax. I mean, it is past that time. So.
Okay.
Well, in this way I can level and...
I wanted to kill them.
Oh, I know.
But you know,
just hold your bloodlust tucked to your chest.
But you also know
Don't
that
let your ranger go.
You also know that killing them is just going to be the tip of the iceberg.
Oh no. Okay. I will hold my bloodlust close to my chest for now. It's hard. You don't know what you're asking of me. And
Just
ferocious.
imagine dead babies.
Although I'm also kind of disappointed that he's like,
Why would you say that?
Come on, Brett.
Sorry.
You'll only use the weapons that he gives you, and all they give you is a sword, nothing else. Like, they don't change it up or anything like that.
Yeah, it's like, what was the... You could have made this more interesting. You could have changed it every time.
Loading!
Well, anyway, we could be done.
Yeah, I think we could be done.
Alright. I was waiting for this to end, but that's fine. Alright. Well, that's it from us here at the Cartographers Guild. Stay tuned this weekend for the next step in our Trauma Center voice acting sessions, and we'll see you guys soon. Take it easy.